Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news and now the news in details. Another popular Nigerian prophet jailed for defrauding. See his name and pictures. Prophet Israel Oladele Ogundipe is the shepherd in charge of CCC Global Genesis Church in Lagos State. In the judgment delivered by Justice Olabisi Akinlade in a Lagos State High Court on Wednesday, Prophet Oladele was found guilty of 2 current charges out of the 7 he was charged with. He was said to have been charged to court by one Mrs. Olaide Williams Oni, whom he defrauded of 11 million naira. The self-acclaimed prophet was charged with 7 current charges bordering on fraud and obtaining money by false pretenses. He, however, pleaded not guilty to the charge when he was brought before the court. At the trial that lasted 4 hours, Justice Akinlade sentenced the defendant, Prophet Oladele, to a year imprisonment for count 2 and 4. She, however, discharged him of counts 1, 3, 5, 6, and 7 for lack of evidence against him. So guys, what do you think about this news? What is your own take about the case of Prophet Oladele? You know, I used to say something that it is only God that knows who is serving him in truth and in spirit. You know, all these prophets, pastors that we have all over the world, and mostly Nigerian pastors that we have, you know, it is only God that knows who is serving him truthfully, because many of them you cannot even judge, you cannot even say. Most pastors that we know these days, that you think that they are faithful pastors, they are not. Look at what we are hearing now. A pastor that actually frauded somebody with a huge amount of money like this. What can we call such pastors? What can we call such pastors? You can imagine this. You can imagine what these pastors, you know, I might be wrong about it, but I've been listening to this pastor several times, and my instinct tells me that this pastor is not a faithful pastor. He's not a truthful pastor at all. And look at what is coming out. Look at what is coming out of him. You know, look at what is coming out. You know, and many people were even saying that, let's hear people's opinion before we even jump into conclusion. You know, people said that I perceived a calculated sabotage here, because I strongly believed the man in question could easily write off the amount for someone else, talk less of himself, in view of the damages and embarrassment it will cause him and his personalities and CC worldwide. Why some people said that the man of God is too good though. Lord, please show him mercy. If this story is true, let me tell you this. Man was set up by some leaders in CCC, whether you believe it or not. God's plan will come to pass. And they said, I think they should increase tithe from 10% to 70%. At least that way they can buy their private jet quickly and stop embarrassing the country. May God help us. May God help us. Because many people were saying that the media has been hijacked by the Antichrist, and mostly journalists, to discredit the church and the body of Christ. A journalist posted a true story of an imam, and the editor was sacked. These people have learned to protect their own and hire satanic journalists to publish articles that will mock the body of Christ. Nothing beats my imagination like seeing some disgusting people saying all these things. It is only God that knows who is serving him in truth and in spirit, just like what I said earlier. there are some pastors that you cannot even trust them. And at the same time, we still have some faithful pastors. And at the same time also, we still have some corrupted set of people that they call themselves pastors. All what I can say to this is that we are not there. We don't know what actually happened. And we cannot jump into conclusions about this case of Prophet Oladele. We cannot jump into conclusions like that. So the thing is that if the man is actually clean of this allegation, definitely God will see him through. But if this pastor is not clean at all in this allegation, trust me, he will actually reap what he has done. That is what I can say about it, because we cannot jump into conclusions like that. Because at the same time, many people were saying that the story cannot be true about this prophet. He has given me more than this money in public and private. I do not believe the story. That a pastor give you money does not mean that he cannot even go into fraud. That a pastor gives somebody money does not mean that he is pure. And it does not mean that he is not pure. Let me put it that way at the same time. But what I can say and what I will keep saying is that it is only God that knows who is serving him in truth and in spirit. It is only God that knows a faithful servant. It is only God that knows a faithful prophet. So viewers, what is your own take about this? What do you think? Kindly drop your comment. Have the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We say God bless you. And if you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will definitely be the first person to watch our latest news. Anytime, any day. God bless you for always being there for us at all time. Stay safe. Thank you. Bye.